So Steph, at what point did you feel you were good to go in terms of playing tonight? Was it before warm-up or during warm-up or after?
Since we didn't have shooter on today, I didn't really know how I was going to react once I got moving, doing basketball, activity. So I was pretty confident from the time I woke up that I'd be able to go, just that optimism, but don't really know until you get out on the court and test it out. And it was all good to go.
In the first half, you had a couple of interesting plays. I mean, a bounce pass between the legs of Jamal. I don't know how often you do that between an opponent's legs for a dunk. And then before the shot, I don't know if a lot of people realize, but it looked like you out-jumped Andre or DeAndre for that rebound before taking that half-court shot.
It's an illusion. My timing was impeccable in that situation, but the pass to Andre was kind of just bang bang, the only way I could get it to him without trying to lob it up over the rim to the other side. So probably from coach's eyes, it's one of those no good pass situations. And yeah, and that's it. When down the stretch of the court, we can get a stop and secure a rebound, and I love throwing up those, however far, shots at the end of the, at the buzzer, just to give it a chance to see if it would go in. And thankfully tonight it did.
Steph Curry was conscious of getting the ball to Kevin, make sure Kevin got his shots. Maybe the last month or so, it's been conscious almost on your point that you can go get your shot just like you've always gotten it. And have to worry about Durant was going to be okay with that. He'll get his shots too. Has that been a conscious thought to you, and has that kind of opened up what we're seeing maybe the last couple of weeks with your shooting, with your scoring?
No, for sure. I gotta be aggressive, and that's the thing about us. We do have a lot of talent. There's a balancing act to it, but for me to initiate our offense, with pick and rolls or whatever set, I gotta be aggressive to look to score, to look to draw attention, and good things will happen out of that, knowing that we have so many other playmakers on the floor, and the rest will happen as well. So we've continued to work on that balance as we've played pretty much since the Christmas Day game, and like the flow that we have, especially when we're playing defense at this level, and turning that into easy offense along the way, and executing in the half court as well.
Steph, when the first half, does that carry an effect for you in the third quarter? Does that give you more confidence going into the third quarter?
I've said this a couple of times, my coach at Davis and Bob McKillop always talked about Big Mo going into the half. If you can get a stop or get a buzzer beater or a bucket down the stretch of the quarter, it usually has a carryover effect for the team. Me personally, you see a shot like that go in, obviously you're thinking about it during halftime and come out, and I made my first shot in the third quarter, and that just continued the trend. So Big Mo going into half, and we were able to keep that energy as a group and have an amazing third quarter.
Steph, you had a first no-good shot. What did you find in the game?
Say that again?
What did you find in the game? It's Chinese New Year night, and you had the first no-good shot.
It was a fun game, and the jerseys were amazing, and the energy in the arena was awesome, and I had some pretty cool shoes on, so it was great. Great year of the Rooster. Happy New Year to everybody. Shingi Kwala, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Steph, I know you know teams, but given what LeBron's talked about and Cleveland's having some struggles now, and you hear maybe the Clippers talking about making a big move, a lot of that is perceived to be them looking at you guys. Do you think you are sending messages to these teams? Do you think there's a little bit of, they got to react to what you're doing right now?
Doesn't matter, man. I mean, we had our ups and downs. We've obviously turned it on the last 2 or 3 weeks. Clear focus just on us, and we obviously know the chatter that's going around the league and whatnot, but for us to have the maturity to not worry about that and just worry about how we're playing, and whoever's on the other side of the court come game time every single night, that's all that we can control. And looking forward to the playoffs being at our best. So, you know, however teams want to get there, whoever we got to face, we'll be ready.
Speaking of big buckets off the dribble, right when he came in the game in the first quarter, I mean, I was wondering how you were feeling about that afterwards.
No, I felt I saw him come in. It's a good pick and roll situation. Try to get him activated right away, and try to make him play. So can't take it easy on him, even though we love no buckets around here.
Great, thank you. We will have either Clay or Draymond.